Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. Long time no see, friends. So sorry about that. A mix of like a really bad life slump as well as one of the worst reading slumps maybe. But I am here to chat a little bit about, I'm not really a recommendations channel because I get scared to recommend books. We're working through that, but I will go over my TBR at the very least and a little bit of information for an upcoming September readathon. You'll see another one of these videos next week, so stay tuned. But excitingly, I will be co-hosting the romance readathon Phantom of the Opera edition. I'm so excited. Maggie did this last year. It was historical fantasy readathon. It was themed very much like Bridgerton. This kind of has a similar feel and I'm so freaking excited. Not only is this a very fun type of readathon where it can be competitive, or you can just kind of read and get points and like be there, or you can go hard and there will be like weekly quests. There's gonna be puzzles and prompts and special weekly challenges to do on social media to gain bonus points, and I'm so freaking excited. As you know, this is going to be Phantom of the Opera themed. Oh my god. If you are new to meeting me, hello, hi. I love Phantom of the Opera. The Gerard Butler musical film is my bread and butter. That's like one of my favorite musicals of all time. I will be officially reading the book. Finally, this is my second copy. I have, you can't see, but at the top of the shelf is my like dedicated musical books shelf with my other copy of Phantom of the Opera. But truly like means so much to me that I'm so excited to officially be picking up the book and like making my way through it. I had plans to do this for years, but you know, classics are one of those things where you just keep pushing it off and off and off and off. So I'll be reading this and I'm so excited, but I figured give you a quick little rundown. I'm gonna try not to be too scatterbrained, but I really won't make any promises. As you've seen already, there is merch that you can get on Bonfire, the campaign, and there are also incredible bookmarks. Is that right? Yes. Which they feel so soft and smooth, and I'm so excited about these. Maggie was so kind to send me the bookmarks. I bought this t-shirt with my own hard cash. Thank you. And I'm actually really happy with it. It's so cute. There was a movie watch along, but if enough people want another, I could definitely host one. I'm so excited for this. It's so exciting. So the way that this works, read anything. Read whatever you want. You can read anything. You can choose your team. I am on a team. Obviously I'm on a team stagehand. I'm co-hosting with Joe. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We are going to have so much fun. We're planning sprints already. Like, it's gonna be such a good time. I'm excited. I love her dearly, so it's like even more exciting that we get to be on a team together. We are Marco. We are the stagehand, and we are vying for a hand in marriage against the Phantom, who might be a little spooky. Who knows? But the way that the readathon is structured is that the team that you choose will have two specific prompts that you can read. Stagehand's prompts are going to be morally gray and opposites attract. Incredible. Like, those are amazing tropes, especially with morally gray, because you can read almost anything. Any genre will count for this, which is really nice. You do not have to read romance. You will get bonus points for reading romance, but you do not have to read romance. So like I said, read whatever you want. If you read for your team's tropes prompt list, you'll get bonus points. If you read a romance, you will get bonus points. If you read a gothic book, you'll get bonus points. If you read a Phantom retelling, bonus points. And then also just your normal reading will also get you points. So there's points for like your star rating, there's points for the page count. Like, a lot of things go into the behind the scenes math of it all, but basically come hang out with us, read whatever you want, no pressure. But if you're interested, the Discord will have a lot more fun and games to participate. There's gonna be weekly social media challenges. I think there's gonna be like little puzzles to figure out and sleuth our detective ways through to learn more information. And I'm just overall very excited. So I figured I would go over quickly about my TBR / books that I'm hoping to get to. Maybe this will give you some ideas. Who knows? If you were ever curious about anything about me, it's that I am queen of not knowing how to explain books or give you proper synopsises of books that I've not yet read. So I will obviously start with, I'm reading Phantom of the Opera. This is by Gaston Leroux, set in Paris. I'm so excited. This is about Christine, who is kind of like an orphan, working as like a ballet background dancer to this like opera house. And over time she's basically given the dream role of a lifetime. She has this angel of music guiding her through her lessons, making her better after her father passed away, and things get a little spooky from there. I'm gonna be honest, this is spooky. I know this is really going to talk about like disfiguration and how people perceive other people, and it's gonna have a lot deeper conversations, but I'm really excited to finally sink my teeth into this book. I've been wanting to read this for literally all my life, and it's just, you know, classics I always definitely heavily put off. For my morally gray prompt, which I think I will fulfill quite a lot, to be honest, a few times, but the book that I'm slotting in like specifically for this will be Phantasma by Kylie something. It is a book of the month pick, so that's where I'll be getting it from. Hopefully I can find the audiobook here soon, that way I can just pow get it out of the way. I think it comes out September 3rd, so it's a very new release. It's not even out yet, but yeah, I'll be getting it from book of the month, and I'm very excited. I might do a little buddy read if anyone is interested and wants to join, hit me up. But I'm very excited. What I remember is it reminded me of like a gothic caraval. It's got like games and trials. It's got a weird, questionable romance between two people who probably shouldn't be getting it on. And I'm just very excited, mostly because it's like the 9 Circles of Hell meets trials and games, and that just sounds, 1, so very much up my alley, and 2, good inspiration for the story that I've been working on and writing. So like, wham bam, thank you ma'am, I'm very excited. Now for my opposites attract prompt, I've got a couple options in mind, but the one that I'm slotting in is Thrown in the Dark, Thrown in the Dark, which is the cutest covers I've maybe ever seen. I think it's just a trilogy. All 3 books are available on Hoopla. I think they're Kindle Unlimited books, and you can probably get them on Libby, to be honest. I know that the male main lead, the love interest, he is bisexual, although it's not like a big part of the story and like talked about a whole lot, but that is part of his identity. And they are, I think, from what I've read, opposites attract. And I'm trying to remember if this is like fantasy royalty, or if it's like what was that one book we all kind of clowned on, the villain apprentice to the villain, that one. I'm interested to see how similar or different they might be, but I think it's going to be a very silly, haha fun time, not so much like literature, but I think it's gonna be fun nonetheless. The next thing that I'm very excited about is, my cat is sitting so silly right now. Sorry, give me 3 seconds. Everybody. Thank you for that. I just needed that. Also in the Discord for this readathon, there are many different buddy reads happening. I'm personally choosing to participate in the Forgotten Phantom? Is that what it's called? The Forgotten Phantom, which I believe is on Kindle Unlimited. It's got like this beautiful classic cover that just like, it does something to me, you know? A bunch of people are going to be reading that, and so I will be participating in that buddy read, which is very exciting for me. I picked out a couple gothic tales that I'm excited to get to. The first one being One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And I have heard only mostly phenomenal things. I've heard a couple of people who don't like this, so I'm very intrigued to see where I will land, but I'm really excited. This is Fairy Loot Special Edition. It's card like tarot magic. I believe when you are born with magic, or it was like an illness that some kids got, and the king was like, I don't want to deal with a bunch of babies with magic, so we'll just kill them all. But our main character, of course, survived that and has her magic still, but the only other way to have magic is through these like tarot cards that have like, I'm guessing, divinity. Honestly, it's screaming Dungeons and Dragons to me, which is my personal thing right now, and it's reminding me of some classic favorite things that I love, and you know, more heavy inspiration. I love so much the idea of tarot or like card magic in general in books. I think that's incredible, so I'm very excited to pick this up. Plus, you know, it's said to have a gothic feel. I don't know how gothic any of these are really going to get, but The next is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid. I'm so nervous and hesitant on picking this one up. It's rivals to lovers, but not really. But it's got like a dark academia charm to it, and they're going to like this old writer's place, and I think she's like gonna fix it up or something. One of them's doing something related. I don't remember the specifics, but I am intrigued. I know that Ava Reid really likes to touch on SA in her books, which always makes me a little bit hesitant and nervous. I'm sure that she handles it with great care and is like brutally honest about how it all plays out, but I also know that like Juniper Hill, her other book, Juniper Thorn, the other one, I'll probably never touch because it just doesn't have any intrigue to me, but this one, I'm hoping the vibes will come through. That's all I really need. And the last gothic tale that I've pulled from my shelves that I really want to get to, not saying these are the only ones that I'll read, but these are for sure ones that I'm excited about. Last one is Lake's Edge by Lyndall Clipstone, which I believe is a duology. This is the Owl Crate edition, and I'm very excited to read this because I think the vibes will be nice. But with that said, my friend Melody did not really care for this very much, which her and I have probably the most similar reading taste of all of my friends. So this might go poorly for me. I am excited. I really don't remember a whole lot about what this is about anymore. It came out 2022 or 2021 maybe, but the vibes give. Are they going to be great? I don't know. I believe this is more emphasis on romance than it is fantasy horror, but it still has like those elements, and honestly, for my little reading slump, but that sounds right up my alley, so I'm really excited about that. And the final books that I'm going to talk about are kind of bonus. So basically, I'm doing a bad job. I don't co-host readathons very often, if you haven't noticed, and I don't have like a script or something to like help me through this, but for another team, they have the prompt shifter, and so I figured I wanted to read these so desperately bad already that it's just kind of nice that I can slot them in for the other readathon I'll be talking about next week, but also get some bonus prompts for shifter. And I will be reading the duology of Lobizona. I don't actually remember what the duology itself is, and it doesn't seem to say anywhere, but now I can talk about these, and I'm really excited. I love Lobizona. This is such a good book. This is all about a young girl who is fleeing, who are coming for her and her mom, and so Ice is basically showed up, knocked on the door, and she's like, I gotta go. And she runs away, and she ends up stumbling across this peculiar school that might remind you a little bit of another magical popular school by a terrible, terrible author. And if you want like a redeeming book, this one might be it. But basically, she discovers some truths about herself. She's very unique in this world, and I loved this story. And then I finally bought the sequel, and I've not ever read it. So we'll be reading these. Oh my god, oh my god. I just got so excited. Speaking of Romina Garber, she has a new release called Castle of something. Okay, it's called Castle of the Curse, and I know nothing about it, but I'm so very excited for it. Because again, I liked Lobizona, so I'm very excited to see where like she goes from here. I'm excited. So, hey, Severo, stop trying to fight the cat. No. So, that is it. That's my little quick announcement and small TBR. So much is happening in September. I'll be getting out of a reading slump, so a lot of books will be carried over, plus Aurelium is happening, so you know she's gonna go crazy ham. But thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Join Team Stagehand if you're participating. Oh no. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. Let me know what you're reading down in the comments below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!